I have some bands out. Bands, they're always optional. Gonna focus a little bit more on the legs. Turn to your march. Here comes your march. Stand up nice and tall. Lift the knees a little higher. Little balance coming in. Think engage the core. Tap the knee as you lift, lift. See if you can get the knee a little higher. Couple more times. Pull the arms down. Keep the knee going. It's a pull down, pull down. Now keep the knees going and pull the arms back. You're going to pull back while you keep the knee going up. Take it into a hamstring. Pull it back right here. There is an opening for the front of the thigh. Open and open. Step touch side to side. Here comes your step touch. First move we're going to start with today is going to be our good morning. Hands behind your head, heels under hips, add your hinge. Now we're going to be doing each move for 60 seconds. Little bit longer than our usual. You might notice the difference with those extra 15 seconds tossed on. Right here though, think warm up the whole body. This is starting to get into your hamstrings and glutes. Here's your down and bring it up. It's your down and bring it up. Zip the core, stay strong through the center. Pick the pace that works for you. Maybe you want to go a little slower today. Whichever pace you pick, think about really pushing the bottoms of your feet into the floor. Activate your legs as much as you can. Here's your last one. Once you finish this, bring yourself up, relax your arms. It is wall squat. We're going right into the wall squat. And keep in mind, we're adding on an extra 15 seconds. It's your first time through. You might choose to stay a little higher. You might choose to sink down a little lower. Now we're going to hang out here for our full minute. We have 60 seconds. Think head back, shoulders back. We need to bring the rib cage in. Fingertips can reach to the front. And there is that hold of shoulders are still against the wall. And zip the core, wiggle the toes. If it works for you, you're going to open to goalposts, little bigger opening. And that, you might feel some of the work we did with our shoulders yesterday. Here's your chance to open your chest, keep your head back, working the thighs, wiggle the toes. One more breath. Arms can come down. Bring yourself up. Stand all the way up. We're going to go into our side lunges, side to side. You can take your feet out wider. And you're going to reach, bring it center, and reach. We are here. 60 seconds, sliding one side to the other. Think of that hip hinge. When we do our good mornings, that's a hinge. When you do a side lunge, it's a hinge. Think, try to press your hips back as if you're sitting into a chair. You have to move through your hips, your knees, and ankles together. Make it a nice smooth move as you slide your hips back. Slide your hips back. Our back spine is straight. Keep going. We have 20 seconds to go as you slide side to side. One more time in each direction. Finish that. Bring yourself up. Walk your feet in. We're going into a little step back reverse crouch. We're going to be adding a single-legged deadlift with it. You're going to step back, crouch down, stand all the way up, add your single-legged deadlift. Foot goes down. There's your crouch down. Bring it up all the way up, and then you hinge. You slide down. Stand all the way up. Squeeze the glute at the top, and then you hinge. That's the movement. You're taking it at your pace. Now remember, a crouch means that you're bending hips, knees, ankles together. Move your hips down. And right here, stabilize through the core. Press through your heel. It's a full crouch down, and then it's this full reach and lengthen. Complete each movement. Full range of motion. This is your last one. Finish the move. Bring yourself up. Keep the right foot forward. Go right into a curtsy lunge. Bring it down. Tap it up. Bring it down. Tap it up. Now we have 60 seconds of taking the movement. Now when you do this movement, hips stay to the front. If you like to rotate your hips, do the best you can to keep them facing front. Foot goes behind. Wherever it works for you, the further back, the harder you're going to be working. And just like with the other exercises, you pick your pace. We have 60 seconds here. So we really are emphasizing the right leg. We did the reverse crouch and the single-legged deadlift. We'll be getting the other side after the curtsy lunge. There's your down and bring it up. There's your down and up. Let's do one more. Once you finish that, keep it up. Shake out the right leg, the one that you've been working. We do this on the other side. Keep your chair nearby if you want to use it for your deadlift. Here comes that crouch down. Bring it up, find your balance. Single-legged deadlift. Finish the movement. You crouch down, full range of motion, stand all the way up. Add the hinge. There's your slide down. And we think straight spine, do the whole movement. Go at a pace that you can intentionally work each section. The crouch is focused on using the front leg down, push into the heel, bring it up. There's that. Down. We have time for one more. Wherever you are, do the complete movement. Once you finish, stop the legs. We'll face the front, and it's going to be time for your curtsy lunge. You're going to go right into curtsy on the other side. There's your down. And again, double check. Hips keep facing the front. You can always do a smaller range of motion. You can make it a little bigger, or you can really reach the foot behind you and challenge yourself a little bit more. Whatever works for your hips. Knees keep tracking over the toes. 30 more seconds working on this movement for the lower body. And again, you're picking the pace that works for you. If you want to go a little slower, go for it. If you go a little quicker, just make sure you're engaging the muscles. That's the whole idea, is strengthening through our hips and our thighs. You have time for one more. Finish that, bring yourself up, shake it out. Now our little bit of a break is going to be, use your chair, I'm going to hold onto my shelf. You're going to open your hip back and forth. So right here, think of it as your little hinge. And I'm only going to go part way. Open the hip to the side or out, and then you rotate it and take it across. Do it again. We open and then rotate and release. Here's your open, rotate, switch legs. That foot goes down, the other one is out. Open your hips, and then you take the hip bone across. We're working, moving through our hips right here. Take it across. One more time. Set the foot down when you finish it. We'll do one more on each side. Leg goes out. Open the hip. Turn it across. Foot goes down. Switch sides. Leg is out behind. Open. Take it across. Bring yourself up. Grab a sip of water if you want a sip of water. We're going to go right into a couple balance moves. We're going to go right into our step up and over. You're going to step up and over. I added the arms right away. There comes your up and over. Up and over. Both feet, step over. Now I'm pressing to the front. And now this time, let's do some overhead. Think more diagonal. Press up and bring it down. Press up and bring it down. Go over and over. One more time in each direction with our arms here. Your next move, you're going to press your arms to the side. Take them here, and then you're going to press out and over, out and over. Over. You can press your arms down here. Take it over and over. There's your over and over. Meet in the center, come into your march. March it here. Here comes a march, 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 march. Lift the knees, we're coming into knee lifts. It's going to be your crunch. Elbows come in front and add your crunch, crunch, crunch. Now you can always keep it smaller. Just make sure you pull the belly in. Stay strong through the low back. There's your crunch. Arms are going to come in front. Add a twist. Twist and twist. Twist and twist. Now on the next move, come into goalpost arms, and we're going to take it to the side. So now you're going to lift to the side. Knee, elbow, little side crunch and side crunch. Side crunch and side crunch. Lift and lift. 4, 3, 2. Bring it back to the front. Knee front and crunch down. Little knee and crunch, knee and crunch. Knee and crunch, knee and crunch. One more time each side. March it out. Give yourself a march. Double step touch to the side. Here comes that double step touch. I cross my feet right away. Open the arms up. Use your space. Step cross, step cross. Now all we're going to do, keep the feet going. We're going to change our arms and make them circles around. Circle around and circle around. Circle around, circle around. Couple more times. You can stop your arms, keep your feet going. Keep going. There's your across and across. I'm going to keep my arms low. We're finishing out our last few right here. Bring yourself, after you finish this one, back into your march. Here comes your march. Shake it out. We are going to do some planks. I do want to tuck in just a couple upper body strengtheners, but we are going to repeat the legs one more time. This whole right here is going to be your plank. From your plank, you're going to tap the foot in. So keep the lower body moving, stabilize through the upper, and that also means through your core. Now we have a total of 60 seconds. We're already quite a ways through the movement. Make it as big or as small as you want. We're doing the plank. Think lift up through your chest. I'm using it as our upper body strengthener. You'll see rows also as our upper body strengthener. Here comes that tap in, tap in, tap in. Big or small, pick your pace. You're more than welcome to go quicker if you'd like. 15 seconds. That's how much time we have left. Keep going. Stay strong through the upper body. 5, 4, 3, 2. Shake it out right here. Now rows are next. I'm going to sit on my chair, grabbing my heavier band. This is the one where we're going to put the band around your feet, cross the band. We have 60 seconds where we pull the band back. Now, if you choose to use weights, it's your classic row. So you could hold the weights and do your row leaning forward. Otherwise, you're going to join me. And we're going to sit up tall, zip the core, slide the arms back, and release them. Focus on that little pull back between your shoulder blades. We want to strengthen everything around our spine. Reach and pull back. You are in charge of your band. That means you control the band out, you control the band in. There's your pull. Zip the core. We want to stay strong through your center. 15 seconds to go here. You're picking your pace. Let's do 2 more. When you finish this one, you very carefully release the band. We are going to do tricep dips while we're sitting on our chair. Band is out behind. Ground your hands on your chair. Now remember, we have 60 seconds, a little different than our 45. Shoulders back and down, hips by the chair. And as I say in every class, I always start small. Get the movement so it's in your triceps. Little dip down. And then as the shoulders and the elbows get ready, you can go a little deeper. Make sure every time you are in the tricep, we don't want to cheat. You want to use the strength of the back of your upper arms for the movement. If you feel like you're cheating, walk your feet out a little further. Lift your toes up so you really have to do the movement with your triceps. We are way past the halfway mark. You're going to keep going. Countdown is coming up pretty soon. Let's do 2 more. There's one more time. When you finish it, have a seat. You can go ahead, shake out your arms. Stand up nice and tall. We're going to go back into our leg work. I'm going to use a band this time for a deadlift. Maybe you use the band, maybe you don't. And again, always grab water if you want water. Standing on your band, shoulders back and down. There comes your hinge. We did this earlier without the band. The band adds a little more resistance. Think of that form though. I am pressing my hips back, keeping a straight spine. If you feel like you round in your lower back, that would be add a bend to your knees. That'll give you a little more space to move down. If you tend to round in your upper back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Think of your collarbone smiling to the front of your room. You want your chest open. That's part of the movement. And of course, we always engage the core to support our low back. You have 1 more to go. There's your last one. Your next move is your wall squat. Carefully remove your feet from the band. Set the band to the side. We have 60 seconds for your wall squat. Second time through, you might be able to sink a little deeper. Always check your form first. Think knees shoot forward. And we hold it. Wiggle your toes. Make sure you're not pressing into your knee joints. We hang out here. Arms can go to the front when you're ready. Fingertips are out to the front. That gives you a chance. Press your shoulders back, head back. Goal post arms when you're ready. A little more opening. That's going to make you work a little bit harder. Remember to breathe. Focus on the exhale. You are almost there. Hang in there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms come down. Bring yourself up. Shake out your legs a little. We're doing the side lunge with a tap off to the right. Give yourself enough space. Side lunge to the right only. Bring it up and tap. There's your out and your lift. Now we're focused on one leg at a time again. There's that slide. Now remember, we want to hips go back. Think of a chair behind you, and you're going to tap your hips to that chair behind you. Now that's sliding your hips back. That's totally different than bending your back. Our back stays straight. That means you have to engage the core. It's also balanced right here. You use your core to pull it in and balance. You're out, you're in. You're out, you're in. You have time for a few more. Step out, pull it in. One more time. Keep yourself upright. You would shake out that side. And again, I'm going to grab water, but you're going to take your 15-second break. Set yourself up. Make sure you have enough space. Left leg focus for your side lunge here. Press out. Bring it in. There's your out and in. Out and in. Slide out, slide in. And we hang out 60 seconds. Think of the strength in your hips. Hips slide back as if there's a chair behind you. Now remember, our hips stay square to the front of the room. You're sliding back with the strength of your glutes, your thigh, your knees still track in the same direction as your toes. One more. Finish that. Keep yourself up. Give yourself a little shake. Shake it out, shake it out. Next is going to be our little crouch down with our single-legged deadlift. Pick which leg you want to start with. If you want to have a chair handy for balance, go for it. When you're ready, you slide down. There's that strength. Here comes the balance. And then you pick the pace you want to go. I like to go a little bit slower. Really focus on the balance part. Now, if you don't want to lift the leg up, feel free to keep the toes down. You could do your single-legged deadlift with your toes down. That's always an option. Now remember, think of this as a crouch. We don't want to bend our back. You're bending your hips, knees, ankles, and you're lowering your hips. There's that lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. One more time, full crouch and leg lift. And then when you finish that, keep yourself up. Shake the leg out, little 15-second break. It's your curtsy lunge on the same leg. So we're really trying to emphasize working one leg at a time. Hips stay to the front. Here goes your curtsy. Take it down. Bring it up and tap. Slide down, up and tap. So it's a little sit back. And again, focus on really using the glutes and the thigh. I emphasize the glutes a lot because sometimes they don't like to wake up, and so you have to really focus on using them when you do these exercises. You're picking your pace. Maybe you're going a little faster than me, maybe a little bit slower. Just make sure you're using good form. You want to make sure your hips stay to the front, and it's all leg hip strength here as you slide down and bring it up. We have time for one more. Then you take your break right here. You can take your break, shake it out, 15-second break, and we'll get ready to do our curtsy on the other side. Oh, no, we don't. We have to do our reverse. You have to do our reverse crouch. First, you're going to crouch, and then you do your deadlift. Right here, you crouch down, find your balance, lift up. And again, you're going to pick your pace. Feel free to hold on to your chair for balance, or even keep your toes down. Now you have to finish each movement. Do your full crouch, stand all the way up, squeeze the glute, and then engage and move. You want to have that solid. This is training your body to do it correctly. Finish each movement. Take your time. You have time for one more full crouch and lift. And then when you finish it, shake it out. Give yourself that little break, 15 seconds. Then we have the curtsy lunge on the other side. So right here, get balanced on your leg. When you're ready, we step behind. Slide down, bring it up, and tap. And you might notice, right, when you do little squats, you should be able to feel your core work. Even when you're doing little half movements here, zip up the core. That's going to help you with your balance as you bring it down. And it's a soft little tap. There's your down and your lift. 30 seconds to go here. Keep going. Big or small, you know what works for you. Let's do one more. And then when you finish that, keep yourself up. We're going to go back into that little hip open where if you hold on to something, we're going to open the hip. I'm holding on to my shelf. Just a leg goes up, and once it's up, you're going to open, and now you take it across your body. So we're just, think of it as a stretch for your hips. Open up. We're going to do 3 on each side. There's your rotate. One more time on this side. Rotate. Foot can go down. Get ready to take it to the other side. So this is really a hip. Think of it as a hip stretch. Open the hips. And then you take the hip across. It's open all the way to the side. And then you drop that hip bone across. One more time. Open up the hip. Take it across. Set the foot down. We're going to do 1 on each side. Leg goes up. Open. Rotate. Switch sides. Lift the other leg. Open. Rotate. Bring it up. Set the foot down. Bring yourself back to a march right here. We're going to march it out. March, 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 march. comes a march on your toes. Little balance. That means we want to use the core. Get your glutes. Wake them up. Heels come down, lift your toes. Now you're marching on your heels. Think, right here, balance work, but can you kind of get a little bit of a stretch down the back of your legs while we do this? Return to a march on your toes. Lift your heels. Stand up tall. Have a string. Pull the top of your head to the ceiling. Get tall, 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 tall. Drop the heels. March on your heels. Lift the toes. Now focus on the stretch. Back of the legs in the glutes. Bring yourself back to your regular march. March it out here. Here comes the march. Stand up tall. Lift the knees a little higher. Here's your knee tap. Tap the knee. We're coming back into some core. Lift the knee, lift the knee. Arms are going to stay up so we can take them across. You're going to take it across. Little twist with the knee lift. Twist a knee. Now crunch it in. Take your arms in front and add your crunch in. Crunch in. Crunch and crunch. Crunch and crunch. Open the arms to the side. Take the knee to the side. It's going to be your side crunch. Crunch and crunch. Crunch and crunch. So now think a little side core strength. Bring your arms back to the front. Crunch to the front. Here's your crunch to the front. Now diagonal. Take one arm across. Take it across. Take it across. Now we're going to add on. On the next one, it's a double. Do two. Get your balance. Do two. Switch sides. Do two. Switch sides. Double and a double. Do that again. Double and double. Now on the next one, you're going to do four. Here we go. It's your 4, 3, 2, switch sides. It's 4, 3, 2, switch sides. 4, 3, 2, switch. 4, 3. Stop the feet, plant your feet down, add some hip circles. Take your hips around. Loosen up the hips, take it around and around. Change the direction. Take it in the opposite direction. Take it around and around. Finish this one. Bring your feet in. Take a little tightrope walk. I'm going to go a little bit diagonal. One more balance move. And then we will start stretching everything out. You're walking forward. You're walking backward. Think heel toe. We walk to the front, zip the core, stand up tall. And then you walk back. Do that one more time, forward, back. And when you finish that one, we will start stretching everything out. You can stop your feet when you're done. Bring yourself to the center. We're starting with our side stretch. Take your right foot behind your left. That's to stretch the leg. Fingertips go up, you lean over. Deeper stretch. See if you can get a little deeper stretch down the side of the body. Bring it back to center. Drop the arms. Here comes the other side. Leg behind, fingertips up. There's the stretch down the side. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Relax the arms down, quadricep stretch. Right here, I'm holding on so I can really focus on the stretch for the front of the thigh. That's your quad stretch. We did squats, we did crouches, we did a lot of hinge movements. Let's open up the hip the best you can here. After doing all of those movements by creasing in your hips. That hinge, we want to open it up. Press the hip forward. Now start relaxing this side. Take it to the other side. Here comes reach. And then you press. Hold the stretch. We're holding it a little bit longer. We did our wall squats. You should have felt some good work in your quadriceps for that. The crouches, the little curtsies. Go ahead, release the leg down here. Hamstring stretches next. Now my chair is nearby. I'm going to set my foot on the chair. Feel free to take yours on the floor. Sometimes your stretch is just as good if you keep it a little smaller. It's not always about trying to get as low as you can. It's playing around with little micro mini movements to get the best stretch that you can. This is for your hamstring. Start bringing yourself up, switching legs. Here comes the other side. Again, I set my leg on the chair today. That doesn't mean you want to. There comes the lengthening through your spine. And I say that to really help this stretch in the back of the leg. Hold it a little bit longer. Start bringing yourself up. Now, the next move we're going to do is our figure four. Feel free to take a seat if you want. I'm holding on to something. Right here, I'm going to hinge my hips back. Stretching through the hips. We did curtsy lunges. We did side lift stuff, side lunges. There's the stretch to the glutes. Bring yourself up. Switch sides. Sit back. Add the stretch. Start bringing yourself all the way up. Shake out your legs. Give them a nice little shake. Give yourself a big shoulder roll. And now it is your inhale. Reach up. Take a big inhale. Exhale, blow it out. We have 2 more of these. It's a reach up, big inhale. Blow it out, exhale. And one more time. It's your up. It's your out. And thank you all very, very much.